So it is the Steel City Derby. Let's have it. Let's see if we can get a good performance in today. Hello and welcome to the video. You can like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So Sheffield Wednesday are playing Sheffield United at their place. It's the first time we've done this in 5 years. Everybody in the city have been looking forward to when this fixture was going to happen at the start of the season, and we get it quite early in the year, which is nice. In terms of fixture runs, sometimes you get derbies that are in the back end where you get on both fixtures, like in the second half of the season. But at least we get this right near, one in the front, one in the second half, which is really good. So these are the team lineup today. We'll go with the other side for Cooper, Gilchrist, Arabata, Sutter, Harmer, O'Hare, Rakisaki, Burrows, Adamauchi, Sol, Campbell is there starting. Davis, McCullum, Shackleton, Robinson, Normanton, Davis, Brooks, Joe, One and Peck. So they have not got Brewster or Kiefer Moore. Kiefer Moore was one that they were going to say they weren't 100% sure about. Campbell is a very good striker though, still someone who I kind of wanted us to pick up ourselves in the transfer window with him being a free agent, but it is what it is. We go unchanged from Tuesday night. So it's Beadle, Valerie, Bernard, Iorfa, Max Lowe, Johnson, Shay Charles, Bannon, Ingleson, Windass, Ugbo, Benchy, Charles, Palmer, Valentine, Ottabayo, Patterson, Gassama, Masaba, Jamal Lowe, and Smith. So he's gone unchanged, which I find quite interesting. I can't remember the last time we had an unchanged lineup, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Why change it? They played well. They had a good game versus Norwich. They had the right attitude. So he's gone with that lineup. It makes a lot of sense to me. Just keeping the same people. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can get 3 points. But it's going to be a tough game. And it's going to be a feisty one, hopefully. Let's see how the derby goes. But it's the first one in 5 years. Just let's try and enjoy it, shall we? So, first half, very, very cagey first half that. No one really wanted to put their stamp on the game and go for it. There've been little chances, but nothing glaring. Had a couple of corners that we had in right near the end. We've had to defend well. When they had got going, they've been knocking it around a little bit really well as of Wednesday. It's been very much a derby game that I've been waiting for someone for it to spark at light to it, and we got that a little bit where they got a yellow card for foul. I think Arblatter is going to have to come off at half-time for Sheffield United. He just pulled up, he's struggling, and I think if he carries on, I think they may make it worse. I think they're going to have to take it out of his control. Ingleson and Windass have done really well at just having that floating midfield pair, trying to go forward and do stuff. Both done okay, but I still don't think he's the ideal person to have as a holding striker. I just don't think it worked for him. It's not where he does well. Ugbo also having a haircut, it looks a bit odd. Windass had a chance, but it just goes wide. And then it did all kick off and flare up when Bannon took Burrows out. He 100% took Burrows out. He had to stop him from going forward. It was a thing he had to do because he was gone. And then it all kicked off. Sheffield United players going around Bannon being put out the way by Matt Lowe to calm it all down. Bannon just walked away. Like, he knew he was getting a card. He knew what was happening. He just let everyone else do it. But Bannon's now got to be careful now. Bannon has got to be really careful, not that he says something out of turn so he don't get a second yellow. This is where Bannon's got to be really smart for the rest of the game and just stay in that kind of professionalness and not try and get sent off. But apart from that, we've played some really good football. There have been times where we've knocked it around really well, tried to get it out quickly, but just not managed to get that final third going. Johnson's had some really good crosses in. We thought we had an injury worry with him earlier, but he looks okay. He'd have to have his wrist taped up. Right near the end, Valerie let the ball bounce, and as he let the ball bounce, he's let the player get in between him, and he kind of had to pull his shirt, and I think if you had VAR, that probably would have been a penalty. Beadle gone over the top of him to clear it, but we won a free kick. Referee reffed the game quite well so far. He let it flow as much as humanly possible, which I like. But at the same time, something going to have to kick this game on soon because it is very cagey and very scrappy at times. So let's see. But so far, 0-0 is the right result for both sets of teams. I think so far it's been that kind of game where everyone's just trying to ease into it. So something may spark life into it, something may not. It could be 1-1, but it's a 0-0. Who knows? But at half-time, 0-0 is the result so far, and we'll go from there and see how it goes in the second half. Second half, they just stepped up. They stepped up a little bit more in that second half, and they got their result. They got their joy from it. It's really good play from them. They work the corner. It comes back in. I say there might be a little bit of a not being awake enough. We are really bad. This is our 7th goal we conceded 15 minutes after second half has started. That's something that needs to change. And once they got that goal, they shut up shop. They shut up shop. Didn't really have many chances at all. If you actually go with stats, it was a really low stat game if you look at it. But they just shut up shop. They did what they did well. That is what Sheffield United do very well. Once they get a goal, they go very defensively tight. And we just could not do anything about it. They shut up shop. We tried to change it up by bringing on Gassama, Masaba and try and go running. And we did that. But we just didn't have that last little bit of quality to do so that we've been missing all season. And I think there's a lot of people going, oh, we were passive aggressive, we weren't great in this. There's a lot of people losing their head because we lost 1-0 to them. Now, I completely get it. It's a derby. You want to be really at it. You want it to be hell for leather. And we tried to get forward. We tried to make things work. But I actually don't think we've been that bad at all. I genuinely don't think we've been that bad at all. I think it's another one of those games of 45 minutes where first 45 minutes, really, really good. Second 45 minute, we let them get a goal and they shut up shop. It's something Sheffield United do very well, and we don't have that quality to unlock them. People will go on about in the whole of the game saying, oh, both rubbish, we should never have spent 3 million on him. You'll get people going, why have we got this person? Why didn't this person start? With how we were last weekend and we got back 6-2, people saying we should have gone more forward and stuff. And this is the problem I've got, right? I get really annoyed with this because I thought this was a good performance by us apart from the result. I think everything else we did okay apart from score. In that first half, if we had scored, I think it would have changed it. We have a disability again. Second half performances, we slip off. We massively slip off. And that is the issue I've got. We slip off. We do slip off. We tend to not be able to get into games. We struggle with it. And yeah, they got bragging rights for the next couple of weeks or probably years if they do it again at our place. And that's the thing. I don't think it was that bad a game, if you ask me, for us. United were always going to be favourites. And the defeat shouldn't come as any real surprise to us. Let's be honest. I think there's a lot who were expecting us to go in there and do it. I think we've done really well. It showed the gap. It showed the gap there. They had that one bit of brilliance and they got it. There is a gap between us. You've got to remember, there is a gap between where they've been for the last couple of years and where we are. We're in that transitional thing. 1-0 loss. A lot of people were going into this thinking we might have got battered. We might have had another Watford. Like, it's a shame. I don't think we've been that bad. Am I annoyed that we've lost? Of course I bloody am. Am I annoyed that they've won? Of course I am. But in the scheme of things, it is what it is. I get annoyed that we didn't create enough chances. We had 10 shots, none on target. That pisses me off. We need to get that sorted because we can't keep going into games where we have that many chances and nothing on target. Where they had 8 shots and 1. The only goal they scored that was on target was 1. And the thing is, you look at the shots off target, it was 5. They had more of the ball, 5-shot blocked. And I think, you know what? It'd been one of those games. When it get to it, 6 corners and not really made anyone do anything from it. That annoyed me. But I don't think we were that bad. Again, it's another one though on 2 different 45 minutes. First 45 minute, really good. On second 45 minute, we dropped off again. We have to fix this not dropping off situation. We have to fix it. That's the thing. We have to fix it with the dropping off, because if that keeps happening, we're going to have issues, kind of thing. And that's something I am not sure we can keep doing. It has to be on a continual basis, where if you have a 45 minute like Norwich, you have to keep it going. Norwich, we did everything right. We kind of dropped off a little bit, but we managed to stay in the game. So this one is another case of 45 minutes of not being able to string it together. But that could have been a lot worse. A lot worse. Was it an instant classic of the derby? No, it really wasn't. Let's be fair. We go on to the next game, international break, dust ourselves down, and we go again. It is what it is, football. Don't take it too seriously. I've got a family that I've got to sort out and stuff, so I'm probably going to get slated for this and go, I'm not a real fan again, but yeah, whatever. It is what it is. Sheffield United win 1-0. We have to dust ourselves down and go again.